Okay, quick question. Have you ever wondered how literally every living thing on Earth makes more of itself? Like, how do trees go from tiny seeds to giant forests? Or how do puppies and kittens keep showing up all over the place? Well, that's all thanks to one thing, reproduction. And trust me, this is way more interesting than your textbook makes it sound. Every living thing, from the tiniest bacteria to the biggest blue whale, has to have some way of making new life, otherwise, poof, game over. So reproduction is basically nature's way of hitting the continue button. Now get this, there are two main ways living things reproduce. Let's call them solo mode and co-op mode. In solo mode, or asexual reproduction, one organism makes a copy of itself. Kind of like photocopying your homework. Quick, easy, and you don't need a partner. Think about bacteria splitting in half, or a starfish regrowing a lost arm that turns into a whole new starfish. Wild, right? But then there's co-op mode, or sexual reproduction, which is way more common in animals, including humans. This is where two parents team up, mix their genetic cards, and create offspring that are similar but not identical to them. It's like shuffling two decks together to make a brand new hand. That's why you're not an exact clone of your parents. You're a unique remix of their DNA. Now, you might be thinking, why bother with co-op mode if solo mode's faster? Good question. Sexual reproduction leads to diversity, so populations can adapt, survive, and thrive when things get tough. It's nature's way of giving life a fighting chance against disease, predators, or even climate change. Here's a fun fact. Some creatures can do both. The common aphid, for example, clones itself when times are good, but switches to co-op mode when it gets tough. Imagine being able to choose between copying yourself or mixing things up, depending on your mood. And just to clear up any confusion, reproduction isn't just about animals having babies. Plants do it too, sometimes with flowers, sometimes without. Even fungi have wild ways of reproducing. Some launch their spores into the air like microscopic fireworks. So next time you see a puppy, a patch of grass, or even a moldy piece of bread, remember, you're looking at the result of millions of years of creative, sometimes downright weird, reproduction strategies. Alright, that's your crash course in how life keeps going, and why it's way cooler than it sounds in science class. If you want to know more about the wildest ways animals and plants reproduce, drop your questions below. Stay curious, and I'll catch you in the next one.